And welcome to Innovate Marketing Daily. Today is March 10th, 2023. My name is Shawn P Neal, and we are brought to you by mypodcastmedia. If you're wondering how podcasting can unleash your marketing strategy, just visit mypodcast.media. All right, today we are talking about and breaking down the RetailMeNot Chief Spring Breaker campaign. Let's get into it. So first of all, RetailMeNot, you may or may not have found online before. They're a leading savings destination, bringing people and the things they love together through savings with retailers, brands, and restaurants. And they're running this campaign where they're looking for what they're calling their Chief Spring Breaker. Now, I'm going to, as we talk about this, pull you into several keywords in the verbiage of what we're talking about. And let me do a direct quote. The next two sentences are direct quotes from the press release that we saw. And I'll highlight a couple of words within this as I read it, okay? So it says, for those who love to travel, check out new destinations, and save some money along the way, this position is the perfect opportunity. For the lucky winner that secures the Chief Spring Breaker title, they'll receive nearly $5,000 in travel funds to take the trip of their dreams, tagging RetailMeNot on social to share their travel adventures. Okay, so in those two sentences, the key words that really stand out and that speak directly to the people that they are wanting to speak to: position and title and chief. Okay, so those all imply a sense of belonging to the executive level of the organization. And then, of course, the word winner that really ties this together as a contest, not a direct hire within the company, but the word winner, because that winner will secure that title for the spring break campaign. So what's happening here is really much, much deeper than just that. It's a really well-rounded multi-touch campaign. And I want to take a look at some of the buttons that RetailMeNot is pushing as they do this, because I think it is genius. And it really takes me back to my early days in marketing, as you kind of find, how do you get the most ROI out of what you're involved in, what campaign you're running? So the first thing this does is this opens the consumers to the idea of dreaming of what they want to do. It gets you in that spirit of creating a dopamine rush, of visualizing what would you do with your dream vacation? Because RetailMeNot is about to give it to you, right? So it opens that creativity, that visioning, that excitement, that dopamine, and gets you into that space. Then with this campaign, they've created a competitive landscape to draw the right person out, or the right people out, including, like we just talked about, that Chief Spring Breaker title, and plays into the personality of the type of people they're looking for. Now, that does a couple of things. First of all, it generates a great big bump in their awareness and traffic to the website, because it lands you on a landing page, of course, where you will apply to become the Chief Spring Breaker, but you're also now on their website. So you'll be exposed to all of the different categories that they offer and the different offerings that they have. It also brings that awareness. The other thing now, as we start to look as this is executed, in other words, once someone has been selected and we get through all of kind of the hoopla of the contest and someone winning, now we send someone out with a $5,000 investment from RetailMeNot, and of course, some marketing efforts on behalf of this campaign. And that person then becomes a walking, talking SEO machine. And they will be generating content on behalf of RetailMeNot. They'll be tagging social media. And this, of course, creates FOMO, because if they can do it, then you can do it. And you're missing out if you're not on RetailMeNot doing the same thing that this person will be doing. So this, as we look at it, is a really, again, well-rounded campaign that has incredible ROI continues to give back long after the initial contest, as it were, is over. And I think that there's a lot that we can take away from that. Again, this really reminds me of 15 or so years ago when I first got into marketing, and I was doing, these kind of grassroots guerrilla marketing tactics where it's like, how can we really get, make a small investment and get it to return for us for many months? And they've done this. So anyway, pay attention. I will link, of course, if you or somebody is interested in applying for that chief, chief spring breaker title, you can do that. But also you can just check out how they're running this campaign. And of course, you can follow along the campaign and see how that dividend continues to return. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's Friday, by the way. That means that I'm going to take a slight break, at least for the next few hours, and then I will spend the rest of the weekend looking and listening for all the great things happening in the world of marketing, branding, and business growth. And when I find them, I'll come right back here on Monday to share them with you. So until we meet again, my friends, take care, be safe, be well. See ya.